Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to again for you guys be daily driving my 2025 EcoBoost Mustang, and we're just going to be hanging out talking about cars. I'm going to talk about my car. If you guys have an EcoBoost GT or whatever car you guys like, let me know what you like down below in the comments. If you don't like my car, let me know as well. I got no problem. This is what I wanted. This is the car I like. If you guys don't like it, I got no problem with that. And again, what we're not going to be doing today is breaking any traffic laws, getting in trouble, speeding, doing anything stupid. I'm going to be following the speed limit. I'm going to be following the traffic laws, and I'm not going to be doing anything stupid. So you guys don't do anything stupid either. I'm not advocating that you guys or anybody else do anything dumb. I'm advocating road safety. These people will get out of, whoa, freaked me out with the dog. Freaked me out. All right, gonna be doing a little city driving to start today's video. And then what I'm gonna do, I can see out of here. And then what I'm gonna do is get this thing up to speed on the highway for you guys. And we're gonna have a little fun within the rules, regulations. Oh, is there not speeds? There's a stop sign over there. Within the rules, regulations, and laws of the road. I ain't gonna be getting myself in trouble for this. I'm a law-abiding citizen, okay? So if you guys haven't been watching me at this point, I bought this vehicle in late June 2025. I decided to buy it brand new just because I didn't really want to buy. Let me focus on this real quick. I didn't really want to buy a used sports car, man. Some guys like to do it. Me personally, I'm not a big believer in buying used sports cars, okay? Guys drive these things really hard, don't maintain them very well, and you just got to be really careful. I was like, for my daily driver, this is my main daily driver. I just want to go buy something new. I want to have full factory warranty. I don't want to have to worry about it breaking down or getting ripped off at some weird dealership, or there's some problem they didn't tell me. And then nowadays, a lot of used cars that you go to buy, even at the dealership, are the nonsensical sell as is. They'll sell it to you, and if there's a problem within like 30 days, they won't even let you take the car back or anything. You're stuck with it. So I'm like, why do I want to take that risk to save $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, even $20,000? Because if I go buy a car, this one was $36,000, $36,000 like 200 something, I think. So I could have went and bought used a few years old, but why risk all the problems to save not that much money, guys? I mean, and I was looking at used Mustangs, like at the time. It might be a little bit different now going into the future, obviously, but when I was looking at buying, I first started off by looking used, because I was raised, you buy a used car, there's no reason to buy brand new. It's just a waste of money. But after looking at some of the used vehicles out there, guys, specifically the Mustangs, I realized I wasn't really saving any money buying used. It was crazy. I was actually, some of the used Mustangs, like a year, two, even 3 years old, were actually selling for more than the brand new ones. I was like, how is that even possible, guys? That was so ridiculous in my mind. That's really what inspired me just to buy brand new and say, to heck with it. Why am I going to buy something with 15,000 miles to spend the same amount of money or save like $1,000? Didn't make any sense to me. So that's why I ended up buying new. And that was I'm talking like a year to 3 years old, you know, 5 to 20,000 miles. I already had a car, a Mitsubishi Outlander with 25,000 miles. So I was like, to make it worth it, I have to start with really low mileage, or it's just not worth it. Like, I'm not going to trade out a car with 25,000 miles to get in another car with 25, 30,000 miles, because in my mind, that's just a stupid financial decision. This guy in the slow GR86. Nah, these are, I talk a lot of smack about the GR86, but they're pretty cool cars, man. You can't go wrong with those little boxer engines, man. Those things are pretty solid. But anyways, so I just decided why am I gonna sit around and mess around trying to buy used, not getting full factory warranty? Who knows what the heck I'm getting, you know, as far as the problems and issues that the car might have, when I can just go buy something brand new. I know it's gonna work, and if it doesn't work, this guy thinks he's fast, I guess. And if it doesn't work, the GR86, which is actually slow, by the way. I said I wasn't gonna say it. I said I wasn't gonna talk smack, but I did anyways. But back to the, I'm ranting here, but back to the point I was trying to make. If I buy a brand new Mustang, it comes with the full factory warranty. I can maintain it. I know how it's been driven. I know it's gonna work. And if it doesn't work, well, it's under full factory warranty. I can just take it to any dealership I want and they have to service it. And any dealership is gonna wanna service it because that's how they make their money, by servicing vehicles, especially if it's under factory warranty, because in this case, Ford will just pay the dealership to fix the vehicle, whatever it costs, since it's under the factory manufacturer warranty. I swear, I think when I put the GoPro off the back of my car, everybody wants to like race and accelerate. I've been noticing that. I'm like, me guys, I ain't gonna race you, man. It's such a waste of time for me in my mind. I'm like, what am I gonna race you for driving down the road? If I win, so what? If I lose, so what? I ain't gonna race unless I'm not breaking the law, number one, because I don't want to go to jail, and number two, or even just get a ticket. I don't want to deal with being in court for a ticket because I had to race some loser on the road. Like, so stupid to me. So the only way I'd ever race is one, okay, I can do it legally, like on a track or something, and two, if there's actually an incentive if I win the race. Like for me to just race some bozo on the road, and of course now there's an 18-wheeler in front of me. Like for me to just race some bozo down the road, even if I win to prove, wow, my car is faster than yours, I don't get anything. Like, why am I gonna do that for free? Why am I gonna put my life in jeopardy and put my car in jeopardy and risk getting a ticket, risk going to jail, and I'm not even gonna get paid? I'm not even gonna make any money if I win. It's the craziest thing to me, guys, but people will do it. Moral of the story, don't street race. It's stupid. This is not Fast and Furious, okay? That's a movie, it's not real life. But anyways, back to the premise of this video. So, bought this brand new in 2025. I just decided it wasn't worth buying used. And I could have bought more than 3 years old, but I'm like, why am I messing around buying 4 or 5 years old? I had a 2022 Outlander at the time. I was like, why am I gonna trade in my Outlander to get an even older vehicle? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And I've seen guys do it. They'll be driving a 2020 F-150 and they'll trade it out for a 2015 Mustang. I'm like, why would you go further back in years to trade in a vehicle? I'm like, for me to take the time to buy a new car, I have to, one, get a newer car than what I already have. Two, I have to get lower mileage than what I already have, okay? Or it's just not worth it, guys. It's just ridiculous to me. But right now I'm just driving in normal mode. I probably should have said that earlier. I definitely enjoy the modes on this car. You got normal, sport, slow down a little bit. You got normal, sport, track, slippery, drag, strip. Honestly, the drag strip, the track mode, and the sport are pretty much all about the same. Like we'll do let's say sport. So sport's probably my favorite mode because it's going to give you the most amount of power safely. It's going to leave the traction control on. And to be honest, I don't really put it in sport mode that often just because it runs the engine really hard. And again, this is my daily driver, so I don't want to completely destroy the engine. And some of you guys might say, oh, oh, it's not going to do it. But I mean, if you run the RPMs really high all the time, it's going to wear out the engine. I mean, it's just common sense frame of thought right there. But this is the EcoBoost. I thought about buying the GT, but I thought for my daily driver to save $5,000 to $10,000 to buy the EcoBoost brand new instead of a brand new GT, probably even more like $10,000 to $15,000 to be honest with you guys. This guy's going kind of slow in front of us. Saving money on insurance, saving money on gas. I just thought it was worth it to get into the EcoBoost, man. I got into this car knowing it was going to be my daily driver, and I used to daily drive a V8 F-150, and it was a fortune in gas, man. It was the 5.4 F-150, man, 2007, and it cost a fortune, man. We're gonna get around this guy. It cost a fortune, man, to constantly drive that thing. It was insane. I mean, it cost a lot of money, man. So I didn't really want to get into a V8 engine again as my daily driver. And that's not a slight or a poke at the GT Mustang. I'm not saying the EcoBoost is better than the GT. I think they're both, not sure what this guy is doing. I think they're both amazing vehicles. But just for what I needed and for what I wanted, I thought the EcoBoost was a better choice. It's my daily driver. I wanted to save on the overall purchase of the vehicle, wanted to save on insurance, wanted to save on gas, and I'm still getting something that looks extremely unique, that's still got a lot of power. People like to smack talk, but most people that smack talk the EcoBoost Mustang are just V8 owners because they want to feel like all that extra money they spent on a GT Mustang or like a Hellcat Challenger or something is justified and worth it. Or you get the people that don't even have any money, don't have a Mustang, don't have an EcoBoost Mustang, don't have a GT Mustang, don't have any type of sports car and drive a old beat up Toyota Corolla or Honda Civic that want to smack talk you. And I don't, from my point of view, I don't understand why that's a thing, but trust me guys, most people, if you get the EcoBoost Mustang that talks smack, are just trying to feel justified that they spent a bunch of extra money on a V8 vehicle, or they don't have any money and they just want to hate because it makes them feel better about themselves because they don't have any money to even get the EcoBoost Mustang. So the haters don't really bother me personally. I absolutely love this car, and as always, I used to be a hater of the EcoBoost Mustang, and I was one of those guys I was just talking about. I wanted to feel like, or let me rephrase that, I didn't have an EcoBoost Mustang, I didn't have a GT Mustang, I didn't have any sports car. So like, what was I sitting around smack talking people for about the EcoBoost is terrible, it's a 4-cylinder, when I didn't even have money to get one myself, you know? So again, I absolutely love this car. If it's going to be your daily driver, guys, I highly recommend going the EcoBoost route. At some point in my life, I obviously want the GT Mustang, but I want to be at a point in my life where I can daily drive this right here, the EcoBoost Mustang, or daily drive like a truck, a normal crossover, a sedan or something, and then have the GT Mustang on the side, because what that does for me is I don't have to daily drive a gas guzzler, okay? I don't have to daily drive a GT Mustang. And then if I don't have to daily drive it, it's just my Joyrider, I can also get a stick shift, which in my mind, if I get the GT Mustang, I'd much rather get the stick shift over the automatic. But if it's going to be my daily driver, I don't want a stick shift because I don't want to be just out casually driving around, just hanging out, having to sit there, deal with the clutch and the shifting and stuff, because it's just not worth it to me. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments.